The sadistic German officer ripped off a Faust uniform, then pulled out his pistol and ordered the prisoner to bathe in the freezing sea. The water was minus 20 degrees Celsius. The shivering prisoner could barely stand the cold, but the officer calmly pulled out his pocket watch and started timing. But after just 1 minute, the prisoner collapsed from the cold and was dragged back onto shore. The officer frowned. Determined to prove a point, he removed his own coat and stepped into the icy water himself. He timed himself, but after only 10 minutes, he rushed back onto the shore, shaking uncontrollably. From this, the officer concluded, no human could possibly swim across the 2-kilometer-wide sea channel. He pulled out a list of POWs and crossed off the 12th name. Just days earlier, a prisoner had escaped from this very spot. That prisoner was this man. He had first pulled out his frozen pistol and smashed it against a rock to break off the ice. Then, he chambered around and shot 2 German soldiers dead. Without wasting a second, he bolted into the mountains. To throw off his pursuers, he created multiple false trails, leaving footprints in different directions. But the Germans weren't fooled, and they were relentless. They chased him from morning until night, never giving up. With no way out, the man made a desperate choice. He stepped into the minus 20 degrees Celsius water. If he stayed, he would be captured. If he swam, he might freeze to death. The Germans spotted him diving in and some even jumped into the water after him. But within seconds, their bodies went numb. Their captain ordered them back, certain that no one could survive such conditions. They captured 11 of the escaping prisoners, but the 12th man was never found. When the officer heard what happened, he refused to accept it. No body, no death, he said. And so, he tested the water himself. Only then did he reluctantly agree. The prisoner must have died in the sea. The Germans were wrong. The man had survived. He successfully swam the 2-kilometer-wide sea channel and reached the border. But there was one last problem. The border was under full lockdown. Desperate to escape, he rushed forward, but suddenly slipped and fell to the ground. At that moment, a German officer called out to him. It was the same officer, but he didn't recognize him. Instead, he handed him back his hat. The man steadied his breathing, put on the hat, and calmly said, "Thank you." Then, he walked away as quickly as he could. Just then, the officer's face changed. He suddenly realized the truth. The man who had just fallen was the missing 12th prisoner. Without hesitation, he ordered a fighter plane to hunt him down. Do you think he can escape the German war machine?